Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? It's Tuesday, right? What day is it? Good morning, Helena. Good to see you. Um as you see with my thumbnail, I'm going to be discussing patience, perception, and perseverance. And it's in relation to, of course, true crime and life in general, and myself in general, which, of course, you're on my channel. Hello. Hey, Casey. Hey, Jacko0712. So, for those of you guys that follow Dolly Vision, we were live last night, and it was hard because it was kind of late. We had just got done trying to put together some furniture still. And, man, this topic is just like, we've been going over it over and over and over. I mean, Sebastian Rogers is still missing. He's now 16, and we still don't know where he is, or who has him, or how he got out the house. But it's hard. It's like I'm too self-conscious for this. I sit here every morning and talk to you guys looking at my face, and it's just kind of like, what if this is wrong? Or what if I need to fix this eyebrow? I hate it. Yet at the same time, I'm like, here I am. Ta-da! What you see is what you get. So, patience is never my thing. And that's why I tell Dolly all the time, he's got patience of a saint. He'll sit there and just be patient. And for the most part, he just sits quietly and listens, to callers. And, or, he lets some people talk. But if he's passionate about something, he talks over the callers. And I find myself feeling like I can't say my input. And so it's like I want to comment, and I just like, I'm like, Jesus, I don't have any patience at all. Like, and this isn't to like down me the whole time. Like, I'm not down on myself. I don't think so low of myself that I feel like I have to come up here and just completely down myself. But it has to be done for myself every morning as like a reflection. And so like, I'm not sitting here just talking to you guys about me the whole time, or like, I'm not pointing fingers at you guys. I'm just literally like, self-reflection. This is the last thing I did before I went and took a shower and went to bed, But patience is a huge thing in these cases, because I personally have to believe that our law enforcement system we have in place is working, and that there's some type of law enforcement discussion. Thank you, Steph Joe. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome. I have to believe that there's some type of force that's behind the scenes that's actually putting shit together, right? Michael Monkey Vaughn, that's my prime example. I use every single time that I discuss a case that I feel like I can give examples to. Brandy Vaughn, she's literally the prime example of what a mother looks like, acts like, talks like, just everything, from somebody that's a true victim and has a poor baby that's still missing. They have suspects. So they basically kind of have the story puzzle pieces, at least. It's just not all put together. But they're there. And yet, here we are several years later, and I have just a hard time being patient. Like, okay, they're going to get these people. But when? Why is it taking so long? What is the problem? Like, it's just like, I told Brandy one time, I'm like, do we need to pack up and just come pick it at the post office? I mean, not post office, the DA's office. And she's like, oh, yeah, I'd love to see you. Like, it was just kind of like a back and forth over coming to meet me, or me meeting her. So it wasn't like, yeah, come on down and pick it in front of the DA's office. It was just more like, come hang out. But I just have no patience. It's just like, oh, thank you so much, Lexi, Texi. I love those little emojis. They're so cute. But same thing with the Karen Reed trial right now. It's like, I have no patience when Alessi talks. It's the prosecutor's attorney. No, The defense attorney. So I swear to God, I wake up in the morning and it's like my sentences are not formed. But it's one of Karen's attorneys. She's got like 15, so it's kind of hard to keep up with all of them. But sitting there through Alessi talking, it's like I feel like I'm listening to somebody read The Cat in the Hat, like the filibuster guy that was in politics. He literally did like Cat in Hat for like 8 hours. I'm like, if that's not torture, I don't know what is. Because if you talk like this and you have to formulate every sentence to make it sound as if you're articulated, I'm just like, can I speed you up? Is there a 2 times button somewhere? Hello, real life. Can you make me a 2 times? Well, no. I take that back. I don't want a 2 times speed button for life. Just certain moments. Helena, thank you. Thank you. We got new members. Destiny Rose, Heather, Kitty Cats, Alabama, Nanny. Is that what that says? And Lucia Williamson. Thank you so much. Yay, we got new members. Thank you, Helena. Make sure you tell Helena thank you if you're in here and you got a membership. But basically, it's like I just need to work on patience. Dear God, like I just don't have any. And it's definitely a virtue. We all need it. And then perception. There's literally, hey, Odin girl, good to see you. Perception is based on like what you want to perceive things as, right? There's literally 2 cases right off the bat I can think of. Sebastian Rogers, Karen Read. There's a set of people that have perceived things in a set way, and no matter what, like Karen Read could literally come up to a CNN interview, sit in the chair and be like, look, I have to confess, I was so drunk that I truly didn't remember, but I kind of felt that I knew that I might have accidentally clipped him, and that's why I said that. And I've just had an awakening. I hired a hypnotist, and they were able to hypnotize me to where I could remember that I did, in fact, clip him. I was angry. I went home. I thought about it. I called him a couple times. I was still mad. And by the time I got over it, I came back the next day and I saw that he was dead. And then I went to go get witnesses. I'm sorry, I did it. And the people that are pro Karen Read, no matter what, would be like, no, somebody paid you to say that and they're setting you up and you're not in your right mind. Come on, Karen, come on. Come over here so we can feed you some more of this Kool-Aid we got over here. It's like, no matter what, and how do you get that? Like, it's like, they're so deep-rooted in their perception and in their faith of these people or of these sides that they choose to be on. It's like, they can't be swayed. And it's like, I never want to pursue life in making people change their minds. Like, I'm not here to persuade anyone or to change anyone's mind, but it's like, I at least want to hear both sides. Like, I hear both sides to the Karen Read case, which will be on again today at 9 o'clock. I don't know if Dolly's going to wake up and cover it. I told him it's up to him. Either way, it's a little bit boring, and the breaks and stuff make it like have dead air on his channel, but he said he still might do it. He might cover it because I was like, yeah, I watched it somewhere anyway. But it's like just not as many people are interested because so many people are so into her being free, and I'm like, okay, I mean, to each his own. Hey, Chatty Jen. But you know what can we do about those people? But how, it's like, how did we get so opposite? Like, I'm even finding, oh, it's a mystery gift. Oh, his little feet. Oh my God, I love that little emoji. It's so cute. Can you guys all see the emojis when they come up? Oh, it's so cute. It's like a little box, and it has like a little dog face, and then it grows like the box, the legs come out of it, and then it like walks across the street. I'm sorry. I'm easily amused. You've got to excuse me. But basically, it's like perception is what you make it to be. And I've said this. I feel like I've repeated myself so many times on so many different things I've said up here. But one big thing I've repeated, I feel like over and over, is that ever since the my truth terminology came about, like in the woke movement or like the Me Too movement, I feel like people have determined their own truth, perception. It's really perception, in my opinion, because the truth is the truth. Now, whether or not, you recall something exactly as it happened and you're up on stand and you swear to tell the truth, whatever, that's to the best of your recollection, 100%, whatever it is that you could possibly know is truth. But, there's always, when there's two sides to a story, there's always one side, this side, and the actual factual 100% truth in the middle that nobody's actually ever really going to know. But it's just, I can perceive things in a negative manner often. And then, I'd be like a negative Nancy, Debbie Downer. My life would always feel like, I was living as Eeyore, like, oh, this sucks again today, and that doesn't get you anywhere. Or I could choose to perceive things half full, glass empty, half full, glass half full, glass half empty, that kind of concept. But, it's always better to do it in the positive manner, because I really truly believe you speak things into existence in your life. And, in the Bible, it even says, ask and you shall receive. And so why would you want to speak out negativity? And it's like you're going to get negativity in response. This is my personal opinion. I'm not a preacher or anything, but you know what I mean? It's like, hello, what are we doing? And then the last thing on my list, perseverance. I don't even know how I got my title today, honestly. I was just like driving. I don't have coffee. I have my stuff to make coffee lately, because I don't want to, as one of the trolls said the other day, drink my diabetes juice and they could hear me getting fatter. And I love it. It's like, sometimes people just really like wake up and like, what can I come up with to troll these people with that's just so shocking and just mean that I just gotta say it in this chat room? Like, it's just like, I just don't think like that. It's weird. But sometimes it gets to me. And when I say it out loud here in my chat, it's like I get it off my chest and I can let it go, if that makes sense. You guys are kind of like my therapist, just like Dolly says. I've actually always said it. When I came up on my channel, it was originally made to be able to allow me to say some things. And again, I'm going to retell my whole story from the beginning. I made a YouTube channel after somebody blocked me. It was a bigger channel. It was like a truther channel, prepper type channel, like the world is coming to an end type channel, which I don't suggest you get into that kind of stuff, but I was kind of speaking out against it. So I don't know why I didn't expect to get blocked sooner than I did. Because, like, hello, anytime you speak out against somebody, they're like, no, you can't come here and sit with us. But so I made the channel originally, which this is actually a secondary channel to that channel. But I utilized it as somewhere where I could come and speak, because once you get shunned and your speech gets suppressed, it's like something makes you want to say what you got to say like a million times louder. Like, I literally wanted to stand on top of my freaking car and scream it to the world, like, hey, this channel, this prepper guy is making old ladies buy gas masks with their social security money. Like, dude, hello, do people not see that? You know what I mean? So that's basically, and perseverance fits in with that, because like I would literally post every day somewhere about this other channel that shunned me and blocked me and deleted me for having a different opinion, aka don't promote gas masks to old ladies that are scared for their lives because you're preaching the apocalypse. I could have just chose to walk a different direction and keep my mouth shut. Because, once you're blocked from a community, it's kind of like, I guess I don't fit in here. But I gotta admit, sometimes it's hard when you get blocked from a community. And I say community loosely, because for me, community has to be an impersonal thing. But when you're following along to a channel, and this channel is something that you watch every day at 5 o'clock, let's say, and suddenly you're no longer welcome there, you're like, a part of your daytime routine is missing. Thank you, Shannon. I just live life. It's all right. Nothing special, nothing more than, the average human. But once you build a camaraderie, mainly with like more or less the chat members, not the person usually that's talking. Sometimes it is, but you know, when it's a bigger channel, it's not really. But it's like, it starts to feel like it's missing. Thank you so much, McDaniel crew. But it starts to feel like you're missing out, and like you can't talk to your friends anymore. You can't go in the chat and talk because you're now blocked. And so it's like you miss it, you know? And I totally get it, especially in the day and age that we live in, where basically, you know, slave to the system, where we can't talk in real life anymore. It's like, have you found it difficult to actually communicate with somebody in real life, like person to person, face to face? I've noticed that a lot of people seem to have. It's like they're uncomfortable. It's like they're hard at speaking. Words are difficult. And I say that we, as in like myself. We're entitled to have the right to our opinion. It's best to keep our opinions to ourselves. Popular's opinions is safer, lol. Yeah, that's true. But it's almost like, you know, opinion is opinion. And when somebody asks for opinion, I get it. But then when it's like you're just trying to put in an opinion or input that's not really necessarily like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it was an opinion even. I would say like it's more or less like the stuff that I was talking about originally. It's more like just purposely trying to just pick. And it's like, for the most part, I never really want to give anyone attention that's like that. But sometimes it's like, you know, you need your attention so badly that I'm going to give it to you, know. I'm addressing it. And it's out of my system. It's over. It's done, you know. There'll be more hate and nasty input comments, you know, throughout. But, you know, got to get it out of my system. Turned out to be a big lesson. Exactly. Exactly. And everything in life is a lesson, in my opinion. We get to wake up every morning, and I mean, I have goals for my day, and, you know, my purpose or my goal every day is to be better today than I was yesterday. And I don't really necessarily even know what that means. I just know that, you know, if this happened yesterday and I'm getting this feedback from it from yesterday, I don't like the feedback. So I'm like, I got to do something different. I got to do something better. I got to one up my game. And that's where the perseverance comes in. It's like, you just got to push forward. You can't ever quit and just give up. You have to always, all right, so now I'm going to do this better, or now I'm going to actually finish it, or now I'm going to actually succeed at it to where, you know, I win a medal, or, and I'm saying generic things like in life, anything. It could go towards anything. But with these court cases and these freaking missing kids and whatnot, that, you know, perseverance aspect to the 3 Ps this morning was basically to like never stop and to persevere until you're done, until, you know, you find Summer Wells. And that's what some of us, you know, have set out to do. It's just something that, you know, some of us choose to hold near and dear to our hearts, and that it's something, you know, we won't give up on. But privacy is also very important, like our loved ones. You're right. That's a really good one. Privacy. And yes, Lexi Texie, there's 101 in here and 50 likes. So half of you guys are holding out on me. But I gotta run. Thank you, Abigail, for becoming a member. You guys are awesome this morning. I feel much better. I got it all out my chest. Everything's gone. I'm gonna let it go. And, you know, we will catch you guys again tomorrow. Same time, same place. You guys are the best. Have a good rest of your day. Try to be kind to somebody. It's not always easy, but definitely helps, and it makes you feel good too. Bicycle.